Mariners hosting the White Sox, and the Mariners are minus 145 on the money line. The White Sox are plus 125. The over-under is 7 runs. The White Sox, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 165, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Mariners, laying a run and a half on the run line, are plus 145, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. And I've also seen the over-under at 7.5 runs. So depending upon which side of this game you like for the over and under, you may want to shop around because at half a run, there's no such thing. Giolito did not pitch against the Mariners last year or this year. The White Sox are 4-6 as a team in his last 10 starts. He's averaging 6 innings pitched and 6.1 strikeouts per game in those games, so a batter an inning. He may be a guy that you want to keep an eye out on. Gilbert pitched twice against the White Sox last year. The White Sox lost both of those games to Gilbert, and he threw a shutout in both of those games that he pitched. 5 shutout innings, they won that game 5-1 in Chicago, and he struck out 4. 6 shutout innings, they won that game 3-0. He struck out 9. The Mariners are 3-7 as a team with Gilbert on the mound in his last 10 starts. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 6.1 strikeouts per game in those games. Head-to-head, the home team is 5-5. These teams are 5-5 against each other in their last 10. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line, while the underdog, getting a run and a half on the run line, is 6-4. There have been 4 one-run games in their last 10 meetings. Ironically enough, every one of the games that was a one-run game ended 3-2. The under is 6-4 in their last 10, and the under 7 is 6-4 in their last 10. The wind is blowing out towards dead center field, right behind second base at 5.8 miles per hour, so nothing too crazy. Now, the last game they played against each other, which was yesterday, the Mariners won 3-2. The game before that, the White Sox won 9-6. The game before that, the Mariners won 3-0, and the game before that, the White Sox won 3-2. In their last handful of games overall, the White Sox have lost their last 2, and they are 4-6 in their last 10 and 1-3 in their last 4. The under is 6-3-1 in their last 10 games. 6 runs, 12 runs, 9 runs, 5 runs. 1 run and a loss, 8 runs and a win, 4 runs and a loss, 2 runs and a loss. They've dropped their last 2 games. For the Mariners, they're 3-1 in their last 4, and they are 5-5 in their last 10. The under is hitting their last 2 games, although the over is 6-4 in their last 10 games. 9 runs, 12 runs, 5 runs, 5 runs. 8 runs and a win, 9 runs and a win, 1 run and a loss, 3 runs and a win. Gilbert has been this guy who stuck it to me. So now we've got a guy who stuck it to me this year and a team that generally sticks it to me in the White Sox. But Gilbert pitched well against the White Sox, and he pitched shutout baseball both games that he pitched against them, so it doesn't seem like it's a fluke. And you also may want to consider taking him on the strikeout line because he did pretty well when he pitched against the White Sox. Mariners with the money line, Mariners laying the runs, and the under. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.